A folk tale. The friendly fox. Here was once a young prince who wanted to taste adventure and see the world for himself. So, he set forth one day on his fine horse and rode out of his father's kingdom. He had not gone very far when he entered a forest. From behind a thick cluster of trees a fox came out and said, "Greetings, young prince." But the prince continued to ride. He thought that talking to a fox would be below his dignity. "Well," said the fox, keeping pace with him, "you can ignore me today, but you will come back to me when you need my help." The prince left the forest behind him and rode on until he came to a village. It so happened that it was inhabited only by washermen. As it was already dark, the prince tied his horse to a post and fell asleep in a nearby shed. On waking up the next morning he saw a man leading his horse away. "Leave him alone," shouted the prince, "he belongs to me." "What do you mean?" asked the washerman. "The horse was born from my post this morning, therefore he belongs to me." Soon there was a crowd of people, and however much the prince tried to convince them, they all sided with their fellow washerman. "Oh, you have no witness to prove that he was yours," they said. The prince was downcast, but not for long. He remembered the fox and went back to him. The fox assured him that all would be well. In a few days he fixed up a trial where the village elders were to settle the dispute. The whole village gathered once again. The fox appeared along with the prince, but strangely enough his face was all black. As the trial began, the fox kept yawning loudly. "What is the matter with you?" asked one of the old men. "Aren't you well?" "Please forgive me," pleaded the fox. "I know it is very impolite. The fact is that I have spent the whole night at the ocean. There was such a fire there that it was difficult to put it off. You see, my face is still black with the soot and the ash. Moreover, I have not slept well. How the water burned!" At this there was great roar of laughter. "Whoever heard of the ocean catching fire?" they shouted.